What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's me, Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a hype, a like, or a comment. And if you would like to book a reading, my email's in the description. I will never message you. Just be careful of scammers. All right. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, all the love and the support, and all the patience. It doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate all of y'all. What are we talking about? We're talking about what do people think is going on in your life right now whenever you're watching this. And we have 3 beautiful piles, and you can choose more than one pile if you feel called to. We have pile number 1, which is the Newman Tarot. Well, the Newman, a sacred animal tarot. And then this Wolfenite crystal, okay? We have pile 2, which is the Under the Oak Tarot, and this Rainbow Mayonite. And then we have pile 3, which is the Wild Unknown Tarot, and this Malachite crystal. Do what you gotta do, boo. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the pile that you pick. Bye. What up, pile number 1? You guys picked the White Newman Tarot and this Wolfenite crystal. All right, my little lone wolfers. Someone could have an earache or be congested, okay, or have a headache. Hold on, I dropped something. That is just a random confirmation for somebody. Welcome. We gonna get into your current energy before we even do anything. But if this resonates, subscribe, shoot me a hype or a like or a comment. And yeah, if you want to book a reading, my email's in the description. I will never message you. Just be careful of scammers. All right, let's get into it though. What's going on? Current energy for pile number 1 to let them know that this is their pile. I heard broken. Something is being broken. The veil is being lifted. And whatever this veil is, it's like something was draining you or taking your power and you're cutting it off. You're ending it. Okay, we have Scorpion, which is making me think of Scorpio, which is making me think of the Death card. Transformation, rebirth, a new beginning, but an ending. Something is ending. All right. It has to do with your perspective. Wisdom. Yeah, you're closing out some kind of cycle. You are closing out some kind of cycle. Her eyes, yeah, they're blue. Okay, come on. Flipping, what's going on right now is you're about to step into your power and you're going to have people flipping out. Also, your eyes, there's something about your eyes where it's like you're seeing into people's soul, right? And it's making me think of the blind seer. But someone also is going to, this is random, right? You have somebody who's determined to get into your life and step into their power because, one, they see themselves very happy with you because this is giving up, right? Where it's like someone has deep emotions with this whale. I cried from that movie. But maybe the movie Up is relevant, but I feel like things are going to be going up in your life. Like you're stepping into your power, you're applying the wisdom, you're closing out major cycles in regards to some bullshit that you were going through, you're having firmer boundaries, and I feel like there's just a massive transformation in all areas of your life about to happen. And you're going to start receiving more signs. And these signs are going to be straight up in your face. Like you cannot deny how blatantly obvious it is. And you're also going to be starting something new because that made me think of novice, right? So you're going to be trying something new. You're going to be inexperienced in something, you're just going to be experiencing something new, learning as you go, gaining wisdom, really stepping into your power as you master. You're going to be determined and you're going to have the endurance to, commit to this, whatever this is. It's something new. You're going to be out of your comfort zone. It's like, when you get a new job or you meet new people, you're doing something that's new and it's going to be different, but you're going to be guided the whole way. All right. And a lot of synchronicities, a lot of serendipitous moments are coming in, but you are ending some kind of cycle, whether it's like you're closing and walking away, or you're closing out some kind of cycle where it's like things were tough and it's a new beginning, new energy. Okay. So if that resonates, let's get into it. All right. You could be seeing 444. Let's get into how people view your life and you. like your energy. Okay. So we have the Wolfenite, which says journey past lives and soul contracts. All right. People view you as like a soulmate, not romantically, but just in general. They feel like they've known you, or they know you. They feel instantly comfortable with you. So they view you as like, I don't know, safe, honest, truthful. But yeah, they view you as someone who is living, let's just say, a journey. Your life has been a journey. People know that you've had your ups and downs, especially in your past, but they see that you have a bright future. They also see you're very tapped in. They see you get a lot of recognition. You're very popular. You're very well known, but you don't deal with karmic people. And they also know that a lot of people who you cut off want to reunite with you as well. But you have completed those cycles and you are on to the next one. You are not relearning lessons. And people view you as someone who's very powerful, healing, and you resolve issues very quickly. But, you know, it takes you a little while to... Sometimes, you know, people view you as someone who has rose-colored glasses, or you give too many chances. And this could be true, you know, I do that. So I get it, you know, but either way, people view you as someone who has a magical life, or you bring magic to their lives. And they just want to be present and in your energy. And some people may become obsessed with you. They also view you as someone who maybe travels a lot, or has a lot of wisdom, has an interesting philosophy on life, or you live an interesting and unique life. You live differently than most. But people are very, like, you make players attracted to you, and you make people very, like, it's like people go back and forth with how they feel about you. Like, one point they're like, they trigger me, I don't fuck with them, there's something going on with that, and then they're like, oh my god, I love this person, like, they're great. Like, people just go back and forth when it comes to you, because you embrace your duality and you embrace your authenticity and you act accordingly, and people are not used to that. So you throw people off because they're like, yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. Yeah, look, we have bad karma right with the skull, so it's making me think death and then wants you back. It's like they go between like wanting you in their life and then, like, you know, not wanting you in their life, or because I feel like it's work to be in your life or to keep up with you. You're somebody who changes a lot, and if people don't grow, that's why they get cut off. And also, again, people go between, you know, wanting to, you know, reunite with you and then being like, you know what, fuck them, they left me. Da, 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 da. It's like that. All right, so what's the question? We are talking about, what do people think is going on in your life right now whenever you're watching this? What do people think is going on in Pile 1's life? They don't fucking know. Because you move in silence. They feel like you're having some secret love affair. All right. Maybe you're texting somebody, or like, I don't know, like your relationship is private, and as it should be. But yeah, they feel like you got a relationship and you're moving in silence and you're minding your business and you're keeping your private life private. You ain't fucking with everybody. Legit though. Let's see what else. Good for you, Pile 1. Yeah, like people feel like you're just living a peaceful life. You're having fun. Maybe you're going on a vacation. People feel like you're either on vacation, you're starting new adventures, or you vacation in silence. Like you don't tell people your plans. You just go. You just do. You just are. Oh, wait. Yeah. But people feel like, yeah, you are just not trying to deal with people's drama. They're confused. People feel like you live in a delusional world, right? That's what they assume. And then all of a sudden you start grounding shit, or like the things that you said you were going to do, you start doing. And then people start to see the reality of you shifting. Okay. You're making moves in silence. Like, people really don't think that you're going to accomplish the things that you say that you're going to accomplish, which is, again, why you move in silence. You'll say, hey, I'm going to get my own house. And people are like, yeah, good luck in this economy, blah, 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 whatever they say. And then that's it. You leave it at that, because you see, okay, these people, they think I'm delusional, so I'm gonna go after my dreams. I don't need anybody to do it. I'm gonna do it myself, and that's what you do. Okay? Fuck them. First of all, surprise. Yeah, an unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Yeah, people feel like there's some kind of massive change going on in your life behind the scenes. Like you're making changes behind the scenes, you're moving in silence, you're doing things behind the scenes. All right. And people may think like that you have a lot of help, but either way, there's something about productivity, increased productivity here. So it's like they know that you're doing mad shit, but they don't see you doing it. Also, people view you as somebody who helps a lot of people. All right. So they feel like what's going on in your life is you're helping people, or they're surprised that whatever you do is helping people. You could be living your dream life, or you're on the way to that. And you could even be in your dream relationship. Let's get 2 from this deck. And then we'll close you out with some tarot. What do people think is going on in pile number 1's life? They think you having a passionate rendezvous with somebody. Either your partner, or they feel like you got a secret partner. And then you also, you know what's crazy is people feel like you let go of a lot of karmics because you did. But they're starting to realize, all right, people are starting to realize that why you moved away in silence, like why you cut these people off. And now people are realizing what's going on in your life is you're just trying to have fun. You're healing. You're focused on yourself. You're very seductive and you're abundant. You're focused on your abundance. Yeah, you're inciting a lot of passion in people. People think like you have a passionate sex life. Like they feel like you are getting it in and getting it on. Maybe some people think you're a hoe. Or they think that you're with your dream partner, your soulmate. Either or, they're like worried about your relationship. So people don't know what's going on. They just either know somebody got your attention, or they're stressed out that maybe somebody has your attention. All right. So if you're single and you talking to somebody, people are freaking the fuck out. If you're single and you're not talking to anybody, people are freaking the fuck out. If you're in a relationship, people are freaking the fuck out. Either way. 12. All right, let's close you out. Okay, pile 1. So what do people think is going on in your life? It's not about what's going on in your life, because again, we had move with silence. It seems like you consume everyone's energy. Everyone's worried about you. And it's like what's going on in your life is just a lot of chaos around you. Just a lot of drama, a lot of gossip, a lot of bullshit. Everyone asking questions about you and wanting to know, but you're moving in silence because when you were talking, people weren't listening. Right? When you cared, people took that shit for fucking granted. And now they think you judging them silently behind the scenes. I heard laughing. Some of y'all, they feel like you laughing at them. Like, yeah, that's what you get. Ha 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 ha. That made me think of ha 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 ha. Fucking 50 Cent laughing to the bank. Yeah, people think you're just focused on your money. You're healing from being betrayed by people from your past, especially like maybe like a friendship breakup or something happened with friends. Whereas like people are like, oh yeah, they're healing. You know what I'm saying? You isolated yourself because you were betrayed by people who were supposed to love you and support you or acted like they were. And now people, they don't know what's going on. They feel like you're working on things. They feel like you're trying to put yourself back together after dealing with some tomfoolery, some bullshit. And they feel like you're looking at things from a different perspective. People feel like your life is on pause and you are just figuring out where you need to go while judging others because like, why are people acting the way that they're acting? You're like, it's like people really feel like you're not making any moves in front of anyone. You're not telling anyone. You're keeping secrets, and they think that you are doing a lot behind the scenes. Excuse me. But it's mainly like what's going on in your life is you're making people feel sad, left out, lack, in the cold. What's going on in your life is a lot of people are judging you, but not to your face. So it's like everything that's going on in your life is like you're just in your own bubble. You're, focused on your money, you're healing, and everyone's trying to grasp at your energy. All right. And it seems like people are gossiping or trying to figure shit out, but you're just not letting people know what's good, or never let them know your next move. And that's what you are embodying right now. You're just like, yeah. And anyone who's in your life, okay, those people feel like, I don't know. I feel like they're scared that you're going to cut them off or leave them, because we do have the 8 of Cups, you know? So it's like, I don't know. People just feel like you're sick of their shit. You're sick of their shit. You just want to be around people who match your energy, people who are about peace and love and who don't want drama and who are creative and expressive and authentic and truthful. And it's like, you just don't fuck with anyone right now. And that's what people think is going on in your life. You just really see through everybody. You're hella intuitive and you're just like closed off to people right now because you've been hurt enough. And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to make that bag. I'm just going to make that money. That's it. Fuck everything else. I'm not trying to fight with anyone. I don't care who's unhappy about me pulling back. You know, I gave love to the wrong people and I'm done doing it. So that's what people think is going on in your life. Like, you're cold now because people before them fucked up, right? So you could be meeting new people, right? But you're very guarded, very discerning. And that's what people think is going on in your life, is like, you've had a lot of stuff happen to the point where it's like, you just are fed up. You're done. You're good. You'd rather stay at home. You trust like barely anyone. All right. But that's what we're going to call it, Pile 1. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye. What up, pile number 2? Pile 1 was very interesting. I can't wait to see what comes out for you guys. You guys picked this Rainbow Mayanite and the Under the Oak Tarot. Welcome. If you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a hype, a comment, or a like. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description. But I will never message you, so just be careful of scammers. We are going to get your current energy to see if this is even your pile. If this does not resonate, you can do what you need to do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader, do whatever makes you happy. Let's get into it. What's pile 2's current energy? We got 2. All right, flexibility, flying fish, a lot of flying going on. All right, a lot of messages coming in. All right, you're going to be getting a lot of messages. You're trying to protect your peace and, you know, trying to think of a new lifestyle you want to live, new possibilities, new probabilities. Yeah, maybe you're trying to get work done, create new things, okay? But it's like people want you stuck in their web. Yeah, like you're trying to focus on something and everyone's asking. It's like people are pulling on your energy. All right, I heard needy. It's like people are about to start really being needy, or it's already starting. And it's just like you don't even want to be around people right now. It's like people are irritating your soul. You're just like, can you go away? I'm trying to create a new life. I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to start a new journey. It's giving like hermit. Like, I think you're going to go hermit mode if you haven't already, okay? Like, I just think that you communicate to those that you love, but you're very focused on protecting your peace right now. And all you want is peace, but I feel like people are trying, I don't know if these are tests or what. I mean, yeah, when I'm recording this, it's Mercury retrograde. It is timeless, but yeah, there's just aggravation. Your patience is being tested, and people who you saw potential in trying to come back because they realized that they fumbled. So a lot of people who fumbled you are coming back, and you out of here. You out of here like a bald man. You are not trying to be in nobody's energy and nobody's business, and you're not trying to have nobody in your business. And I feel like there's new possibilities, a new beginning coming in because of this new creative venture that you could be starting. Yeah, you could be starting something new. It's like you're grounding a new creative venture. Oh, and it could bring in abundance and make your life more magical. I like that. There's some kind of big change that's going to happen in your life that's going to bring you peace and help you to, fly high, get some kind of success, and purify your life and purify yourself and detach from whatever webs are draining you or blocking you from tapping into your true creative potential. So if that resonates, let's get into it. So for this, this is how people view you and your life. And then we'll get into what do people think is going on in your life. But people view you as someone who is aligned, all right? Spiritual, you have a foundation, All right. You have solid people. Even if it's just a few solid people, you have solid people in your life. You have been through a lot of karma or karmic energies, or you've had a lot of chaos in your life. Let's be fucking for real. Even maybe you were karmic in the past and you have aligned yourself, but there's something about you changing. Some of you guys, people feel you have changed overnight, or you constantly change overnight. It's like, it doesn't matter how often they see you. They could see you and a day could go by, but something has changed about you. You don't even notice it. Like, you have no idea. Sometimes you notice it and you're like, damn, how did that change? It was just one day. But like with you, when you're intentional, when you focus, you have a very powerful gift, pile 2. You can shift things in the 3D very easily with your energy, your intention, with your words, with your thoughts. Okay. I heard master manifester. So do not sleep on your power. You have more influence than you know. And yeah, you do things intentionally and unintentionally. Yeah, you could be constantly trying to manifest certain things, but if you're not putting belief behind it, then it kind of blocks situations, because you're like, yeah, I want this, but I know that this always happens. And you stating that like this always happens is what's blocking you. So there is like the need for you to like be mindful of that. Like, you want something, but you're contradicting it. And that's why you create blocks, and then you're like, why are my manifestations not coming in? But then when you're really gung-ho, it's like things happen easily and they flow, but also, you know, divine timing, but blah, blah, blah. Divine timing is when you decide. Because time is an illusion. We collapse timelines here. Anyway, what the hell are we talking about? Jesus. But people view you as someone who, like, in those words is, yeah, collapsing timelines, very good at what they do. But you get into ruts. People do feel like you get into ruts despite you being high vibrational. You go through certain challenging patterns, all right? You may get stuck in toxic habits or situations, and then you overcome it. It's like you are always transforming. You've been through a lot of emotional pain, all right? And people either know this or they can feel it on a subconscious level, but people view you as someone who's just trying to rebuild your life and have a peaceful and steady life with a healthy support system, whether it's just yourself or certain people, but people view you as someone who's very connected. You could also be well connected in regards to people, not just well connected in regards to God and the universe. You know what I'm saying? You could be connected both ways, but you're the type of person who has multiple perspectives. They view you as somebody who's really non-judgmental and somebody who is authentic, and you allow people to be in their truth. You allow people to let their hair down and just be silly, and I think you bring that out in people, and that's how people view you, as someone who's silly and spontaneous and free, and you know, people can't grasp you. You are the star of the show unintentionally. You're very healthy, or you have healthy habits. And I feel like people feel as though you are fair, you know? You're discerning, but you don't take shit. You ain't gonna sit around and take somebody's bullshit, no matter how much you fuck with them. You fuck with people, but you don't fuck with people like that. And especially if someone's disrespecting you, definitely ain't gonna let them fuck with you like that. All right. But let's see what else in regards to, what is this? What are we talking about? What do people think is going on in your life, pile 2? Pile 1 was so funny because they had move with silence. So people didn't know. Like, they was just like, nah, we don't see what's going on. They doing shit behind the scenes. They doing hella shit and I don't know. All right, pile 2, please. Yeah, I'm talking shit. All right. What's going on in your life is that people think you talking shit. All right. But the thing is anything that you say, you would say to somebody's face. Yeah. People feel like you. All right. You know what it is too, is people are shook because you don't care when people talk shit. So what's going on in your life is like, maybe you're a content creator, right? Or maybe you've been posting online and you've been getting bullied and, you know, people see you still posting, all right? Or maybe someone's talking shit and you end up talking back. It's like, people think that maybe people are talking shit about you, or, you know, there's something about you talking shit, but there's something, I gotta clarify because I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, you know what it is, guys? You have people from your past karmic friends who you don't fuck with anymore, or people in competition with you, or just people who don't look at you. Look at these people. They look at you like this. They hate to see you coming. So what's going on in your life, and it's not even going on in your life because you don't care. You know that people are always going to talk about you, but people are talking shit. Yeah, people are talking shit. And you are literally causing chaos. People are trying to create a bad reputation, but then when they see you, it's a different story. It's like, I don't know, guys. This is so weird. All right, pile 2. Thrills. Yeah. You know, people may think that you're kind of in your bad girl, bad boy era. Like, you're just like, fuck this. Okay, you could be going through some kind of tough cycle and people talking shit about it. Okay, maybe you're repeating habits, repeating cycles, making bad, quote unquote, bad decisions right now. Right? Or maybe people think you're talking shit about them because they're making bad decisions. Take it as it resonates. There's something about people making bad decisions and people talking shit. So maybe you are known for talking shit about people who make bad decisions, but you will say it to their face. You know what I'm saying? It's like people catch you talking shit and then you looked at them, right? Let's say you're talking shit. But the way you do it, again, is like you're silly about it. And then you see somebody who you were talking shit about, they heard you or they see you, and then you're like, yeah, so, and you say it to them. Yeah. Because you're unapologetic, right? You make rash actions. What's going on in your life, what people think is going on in your life, is that people are going to start apologizing for the bad decisions that they made, all right? But maybe people think you're suffering from something. You're going through it. You're stressed, all right? I heard a lot of burdens. You could have a lot of burdens or just a lot of shit on your back, a lot of people. Again, I was talking about this earlier in your current energy, like a lot of people you have a lot on your plate, okay? You have a lot on your plate. And people are talking, like, it's like you make one bad decision and then everyone talks shit about it, or like people run with it, okay? Like one bad choice, one mistake, anything that's wrong with you, right? In the perspective of others, people love to talk about it because they put you on a pedestal. They feel like you're all this perfect person, right? Or that's like what they project. Oh, this person thinks they're perfect. And then they look for flaws. People literally look for flaws, okay? So they can talk shit and it makes themselves feel better. Jesus, pile 2, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have new beginnings. So people think that you're about to start winning. You have a new beginning coming in, or maybe you're making more money. But there's this emphasis on like you're really choosy about how you spend your money. You're only spending your money on yourself. You're investing your money. Okay, you're making more money. You're transforming your money, and that's what people are seeing. They think that, like, I don't know, the way you move in regards to money, or the way that you, like, people just think you got money now. You got money now, so maybe you're making bad decisions. Maybe you're blowing it. Okay, maybe you buying certain things, or I don't know, drinking, partying, doing things like that. Or they're assuming that because, again, this is what they think is going on in your life. So they think you're doing things for the thrills, but they ain't seeing you. What the heck? All right, let's get to it from this deck. What do the people think is going on in pile 2's life? Yeah, they think you out here, making healthier choices, which it doesn't make sense. I feel like, you have like two sides of the coin. You got people who have a positive perspective, because again, I'm talking about people trying to make you have a bad reputation. People think that what's going on in your life, right? The people who don't like you, the bullies, the people who don't fuck with you, or the karmic friends from your past or whatever, exes and shit, they think that you are either talking shit about them or, you're continuing bad cycles, bad habits, and making bad decisions. The people who genuinely fuck with you, right? Or maybe people you recently met, they think that you are open to new people. They think that you're focused on money matters, that you are making money, or you make good money. You have a lot of options, or you have multiple sources of income, and they think that you're focused on self-love, self-care. You're living happy and you're just loving your life. Like, that's how people view you, as like someone who loves their life and who like lives a thrilling life. Yeah, people think that you talk to a lot of people. or that a lot of people are interested in you. What's going on in your life is what do people think is going on in your life is that people think that you're focused on your health, that maybe you're meeting new people, you're trying to build new friends and like make your money and make more money and focus on, people who genuinely are interested in you. You want to talk to people who want to talk to you. You're not fucking with anybody who don't want to fuck with you, So straight up like that, like the people who are talking shit, all these negative people are trying to avoid you at all costs while still talking about you 24/7. What's going on in your life is people are starting to notice that you got all these people who are continuously making bad decisions in this nasty cycle of karmic energy. And they're like talking shit about you, trying to make it seem like you're the one living that life, but they're actually projecting that onto others. What's really going on is that you're trying to make healthier choices. Yeah, you might be making bad decisions, or even you could even be suffering from addiction, like in some way, shape, or form, or overindulging in something, but you are aware of it, or you're trying to temper it, you're trying to improve. People make mistakes, but people are trying to run with your mistakes, pile 2. It's kind of crazy. Let's close you out. All right, pile 2. People think that you are overstimulated and under effed. No, I'm just no, but I'm getting that. Like, I feel like you're cranky. I feel like you're just not taking shit, but like you're cranky right now. You're easily agitated and everything is rubbing you the wrong way right now because you're being pushed forward to a new beginning. I can see a transition happening in your life. And people are taking notice to this, but it's like you're pulling away, you're pulling back. But people think that you're going through some kind of healing energy where it's like you're overwhelmed, you're very busy, you're trying to do a lot, you're working hard, you're trying to get things done in the physical, but you're also trying to love on yourself, and you're confused about what's next. Or maybe you're taking a pause, but you know what you want, and you don't want this, and you're kind of trying to stay away from the things that you don't want. Or you're struggling with letting go of certain things, maybe habits or certain things like, overeating, smoking, drinking, etc., etc. It's like there's something unhealthy that you are trying to overcome in your life. It could even be mindset. Okay, maybe you're struggling with sleep. 9 of Swords. Just people feel like you're stressed out, but you have what you want. Like people can see that your life is getting better because again, we were talking about what was it? You're rebuilding, right? You're rebuilding, but you had to start over. So you had to knock the whole building down, and that was tough. Now you got to clean up all the debris. So that's what people feel like is going on in your life, is like you're in cleanup mode. You're overwhelmed because you have new things in your life. Okay. And it's getting chaotic. It's getting chaotic and people really don't know what's going on. You have a lot of options and, you're trying to see or intuitively see, like, what do you really want or what's next? People just know that you are content though, but you're stressed. Is that make sense? Like, sorry, my stomach's going off. I feel like it doesn't. It's like, maybe it's about perspective. I feel like it has to do with perspective. Some people feel like you're living the good life and other people feel like, oh, this person must be going through shit. But I think that it's like people's darkness are irritating you, irritating your demons to be triggered. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but you are going through some kind of transition, like I said, and there's a lot of tests happening where it's like you're seeing a lot of darkness, all right? Or maybe you're focused on the darkness more right now, which is why you're attracting more darkness. So just be mindful of your perspective right now and try to use gratitude to like flip the script if you're going through a dark time right now. Okay, I don't know what you're going through, but you're going through something. And it's making you cranky, irritable. Okay, it could be affecting your sleep, it could be affecting you emotionally, monetarily. I think you're good. Okay, let's be for real. There's something about money. You're good with money, but you don't want to talk to people. You want to talk to new people. It's like you're very selective right now. You're very selective. You're confused because it's like the things that you used to like you don't like anymore. And that's what people feel like is going on in your life. It's giving like midlife crisis, regardless of how old you are or how young you are, whatever, ageless, but people think that, yeah, you're just overstimulated. You just don't want to be talking to everybody. You want to go after your goals and dreams. You want love, you want stability, and you want honest people. And people think that people are apologizing to you or people are reaching out to you and you're being cold. I feel like you're receptive to a certain point, but then it's like you're easily like, you maybe ghosting people. I don't know. maybe that's what people are like, they're going through something because they ghosted me. You know, you could be forgetting to text people back or kind of forgetful right now because, again, it's giving spacey energy with the Seven of Cups. You're in your head a lot right now. You just have a lot going on. You're just trying to figure yourself out and your life out, and you're stressed out. And you're like, leave me alone, please. Like, I'm just trying to get my shit together, and everyone's bothering you or calling you, and you're just like, I need time. Similar to the pile, it's like you just want to be hermit right now. You just want to your loved ones, that's it. Like, even them could be triggering you. them peoples could be triggering you too. Okay. That's what we're gonna call it, pile 2. Thank you. I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's get a couple from here. Oh, we got 3. Did I even do this for pile 1? I don't remember. Yeah, but people feel like you're just really self-aware right now. You're focused on self-improvement, but you're anxious, and you could be really tough on yourself right now, but you're going through some kind of challenging time that's making you feel conflicted. It's also humbling you. But yeah, your image is very nice. You look very good. You look put together, but people can feel your energy. It's like you're focused on yourself. You're trying to take action. People feel like you're impulsive, or, you know, people maybe feel like your fiery energy could be insensitive. Like, it's giving hostile. Yeah, but you're like, there's this powerhouse energy to you where it's like, yeah, you're hostile, but you're also a powerhouse. You're also, you know, going after what you desire and focused on yourself and your career. But yeah, people are taking that as like, oh, this person's being a little selfish, but you're just highly self-aware. Like, you know what your issues are. And again, there's this emphasis on like, you're not perfect, but people love to point out your flaws. Okay. Because you've worked on yourself so much to the point where it's like, yeah, you only got a couple, I'm not going to say you only got a couple issues because, you know, yeah, but I feel like you've seen what you don't like and what you can control and what you can improve. You've worked on it, or you are working on that, because we had what was this? Self-love, or yeah, healthy choices, like self-love, self-care, you know? And you've done a lot of healing with the star over here. I just feel like people just don't know what's going on with you, but they know that something is going on with you, and they hope that whatever it is, you overcome it. They know you're going to overcome it, but they see that you're also like, you're good, you're stable, you're secure, you're trying to build, and you will. But something happened where it's like something got you riled up, something got you fucked up, someone got you fucked up. They just know that something is making, they can't see it, they don't know it, but they can feel your energy, and it's like you're aggravated, you're over it, you're just like, don't talk to me. But it has nothing to do with them, and they know that. They're trying not to take it personally, but some people are, and they're probably talking shit or whatever. Like, damn, Paltu's cranky, or like, why they give me an attitude? But then you have to remind yourself, like, hey, you don't know what someone's going through. Okay, don't take things personally. Hello, the 4 agreements. All right, that's what I'm gonna call it, pile. Pile 2. Thank you, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye. What's up, pile 3? Last but never least, you guys picked this Malachite and the Wild Unknown Tarot. We gonna get into that. Pile 2 and 1 were very interesting. I can't wait to see what comes out for you. I just heard money, 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 money. Money. Okay. So some of you guys have love coming to you. Some of you guys have money. Some of you guys are going to be getting a new job and meeting the love of your life. Some of you guys are going to be getting a new job and a new partner. Some of you guys are going to be improving in your job or improving your connection with your current partner. But there's something changing in regards to your money and your love life, but in a positive light. Okay. Whoa. Damn, pile 3. What the fuck? If you're new, hi, welcome. Hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified. If this resonates, shoot me a like, a hype, or a comment. And if you want to book a reading, my email's in the description. I will never message you for a reading. Just be careful of scammers. We are going to get your current energy, though, to see if this is even your pile. If this does not resonate, do what you need to do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Do whatever makes you happy. Okay. Pile 3's current energy. We have adaptation. Someone could like The Weekend. We got a beetle. And then we have, is it raining? Is it raining where you're at? It's not raining where I'm at, but I feel like something about rain. Maybe when you're watching this, it's going to rain, or it's raining right now. Heavy rains. And even it could be an emotional rainstorm. Maybe you're crying. Maybe you're going through some kind of purge. Yeah, because look, the bottom of the deck is the worm, and what comes out of the dirt when it rains? I don't know if I haven't seen this happen a lot, but back in the day, I see it all the time. So I don't know, something about that. Some of you also could be guided to rest more. Go to the doctor. There's something about the doctor coming through. But anyway, let's get into your current energy. All right. I feel like you are opening up more. You're going to be more open, and you're going to adapt. You're going to adapt to this new way of being. It's like you want change, and you're changing yourself within so that your outer reality can change. You might have had the odds stacked against you, or, things haven't been easy for you, but you are capable and you still are making moves. You're making motion in your life, okay? But the thing is like you need to be more resourceful. And I'm not saying that you're not being that, but I'm saying you have to be more you have to work smarter, not harder, when it comes to anything in your life, okay? You have to use your mind over matter. So you need to be a conscious creator, okay? You need to pray. You need to do whatever it is in regards to manifestation that works for you, all right? Whether magic, scripting, visualization, all of the above. I don't care. Writing down your goals. Yeah, you have to take physical action, but the thing is like they want your life to be easier for you, and you have to make it easier for you by speaking things or willing things into existence. All right. Like with me, I'm working at a part-time, right? Which could be draining, and it could be exhausting, and it could, block me, but I'm very intentional when it comes to that. And also I can see, that certain things people say, like there's something about being conscious about what you say, because I say my affirmations and I make sure that I set the intention for the shift before I go in. And then it's like I was hearing certain things that people were saying in regards to like the money that they made and stuff like that. And I was like, oh shit, but I'm also learning to just mind my business and not give unsolicited advice because, it's just, people come to me when they're ready. I'm not going like out here in the world. Y'all don't know who the fuck I am, leave me alone, okay? And I'll leave you alone. That's literally, like, I'll say hi and shit, obviously, I'm cool with people, but like when it comes to giving advice from my perspective is very different, very delusional, and very tapped into the 5D. I have a 12th house stellium, a Cancer moon. Yeah, I'm still fiery Aries, but that Pisces energy be hitting me heavily. And all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you need to really focus on your inner reality, your thoughts, and your perspectives. Again, I always talk about this, but people were saying like, oh my God, I never do this, or this always happens. Yet you're manifesting it. You're saying it. And it's okay if you say it, but be aware of it and be like, actually, I don't claim that. I don't claim that energy anymore. So if that resonates, let's get into your reading. All right, pile 3. This is how people view you and your life. So you have cleansed, trauma, intensity, and transformation. So people view you as someone who's very intense, has experienced a lot of trauma, and you have overcome it and you've transformed because of it. Okay, I heard day and night. Not like Kid Cudi, but like I heard day and night, not day and night, Anyway, the lonely stoner. Maybe you're a stoner. You like bud. Hey, and people could view you as that as well. But yeah, you take no prisoners when it comes to not even prisoners. Let's say like, how do I say this? It's like, you're on your own journey and I heard every man for themselves. You were trying to help people, but now you lead by example. That's how people view you. You don't tell people what to do, which is funny because I was talking about like how I don't want to give unsolicited advice earlier in your current energy, right? That's what I feel like you guys do too. It's like maybe you used to be very excited about your spiritual journey and you're like, come on guys, let's do this. Let's start meditating. Look at this. This is what I learned. Oh my God, manifestation. You was talking about everything you learned. You were telling people like, oh, you should try to do this. You should try to do that. And people probably thought you were delusional or crazy, but you're a teacher. And, you know, now you're, instead of teaching class, right? Or it's either people got to pay you for your advice, right? Because either you have a course or, you know, maybe you're a reader, maybe you are a therapist, a life coach, right? There is something about you having wisdom and you having the potential, or you have already monetized your wisdom. So if you have not, this is a pathway that is meant to be a part of your life, right? But people view you as somebody who has released a lot that no longer serves them. Okay, you take accountability. You're the type of person who's honest. You take responsibility for your life. Okay, you know when you fucked up, and I feel like you move differently, and it's like you're still the same, but you're very tapped into all of the dimensions. You're very tapped into yourself. You can see through the veil, you can read between the lines, okay? You can read people easily. It's like people can see that you can immediately tell when something's off. You'd be like, what's wrong? And people are like, how the fuck did they know? But for you, it's clear as day. Like, oh yeah, this person, they look like they're going through it, right? And maybe that could be clear for everybody, but you're the only one who asks. So people view you as somebody who's really caring when it comes down to it. Like, yeah, you mind your business, but like when you see when people need you or you help people who are in need, generous, I'm hearing. You're generous, but very mysterious, very desired, and very strict, okay? But you're fun, but you're strict. You don't play, you're loving, but you're strict. So, let's get some more. What do people think is going on in your life? What do people think is going on in Pal 3's life right now? I heard curious. Bad karma. Okay, maybe they think you're going through something bad and you could be getting bad karma for something that you did. Yeah, with fake smile. And reflecting. And bad habits. Yeah, addiction. Similar to another one. But people think that you're going through something and you're trying to find peace and you're trying to overcome and you're trying to heal. But they can tell that you're going through something and you just have this like fake smile. You are still shining, you're blossoming and you're blooming. Don't get me wrong. You look good. Okay, maybe your money's good too with all this jewelry and shit. You're genuinely, you have things to be happy about, but you're going through something, or you're going, or you just ended something. Some of you guys, you ended something and someone's going through bad karma for their fake ass energy that they did to you. So that's what people think is going on. Some people think what's going on is that, yeah, you smile in their face, but you don't fuck with them. Or you, not even that you don't fuck with them. It's like, you know, they don't fuck with you, but you act like cordial with them. But people who do fuck shit are getting karma. Like, you're good with people. It's like you got no hate for anybody, but you just, like, you don't fuck with people in a certain way, even the people who like did you dirty, or like you can just tell, like you can see through the fake smiles. Again, I was talking about like you being intuitive, like you can read people and shit. Excuse me. But you're blossoming and you're blooming, and I feel like people envy you, or they're competitive, and then it's like you kind of take a step back, or you know, you pull your energy back, or you see the fakeness, and then it's like you don't treat them the same. And then after that, they start getting bad karma, and they're thinking that you're doing something or you're behind it. So whether they think you're consciously doing it or not, people are getting bad karma. Yeah, chaos. There's something going on in your life, or it's like what's going on in your life is that you are kind of just doing your own thing, right? You're not trying to forgive people who hurt you. Sorry, my stomach is going off. All right, maybe I need to eat. I'm gonna eat after this. Yeah, it's like you're focused on yourself, okay? Like, I feel like you're just doing you in the moment, doing what you need to do, leading people who want to be led. Hello? And it's like, people are stressed. They're stuck. They're going through chaos. They're going through bad karma. And people see you, and they think that you're faking it because they're going through something. But in reality, I feel like you are going through something. But I feel like you don't care because you know it's a part of the plan, or you know it's going to get better. Either way, you're triggering people, and people are like, I don't know. Some people are like preying on your downfall, which is very toxic and gross, because why would you do that? Like, focus on you. Jesus Christ. Everyone can eat, everyone can win. But people just, yeah. Oh my God, as I say that, we have winning. Everyone can eat, everyone can win. Winning. Yeah, it's like what's going on in your life is you're surrounded by chaos, disasters, but you're still winning. You're still the lucky one. You're still the one who, is doing okay. We have wisdom again, guys. I'm telling you, people feel like you are just, you're maneuvering through life with your wisdom, and you have ideas that you're going to, you're going to use your gift to improve your life. And I feel as though people feel like you're focused on yourself, you're trusting yourself, and you're moving behind the scenes and allowing people to just sit in their shit. You're not trying to help people anymore, is the moral of the story. What's going on in your life is that you're just trying to clean up the mess that people brought into your life, or you're trying to end situations that, maybe you had rose-colored glasses towards and stuff like that. All right, especially when it comes to the matters of like love or money and stuff like that. Okay, I feel like you are ending a lot and it's causing upheavals in other people's lives. And that's what's going on in your life, is that you are causing people's downfalls and causing karma in people's lives because you are sick of the fake people and you're just over people in general. Like you're just done and you're not trying to have people, you're wise enough to know that you need to separate from certain people. And this separation is causing you to win and people to lose their shit. Okay, let's get to more. One. Yeah, it's like your boundaries and you like taking a step back is making people really lose confidence in themselves. You're triggering people's karma, egos. They're frustrated because it's like they thought they were always going to have access to you, but you're seeing things clearly, or you're having revelations, right? It's like people can see that you're seeing the truth of people, or people are seeing that you're seeing the truth of them, and it's causing them chaos, and it's like bad karma is coming in because you just know. You don't know how you know what's going on, but you know, and you see through shit, right? We have addiction again. So especially codependent people, or people are addicted to your energy. That's what's going on in your life, is people are starting to realize they're addicted to your energy. Or they're realizing that you have people addicted to your energy, but you're blocking people off. People are possessive over you and try to control you. And, you are breaking the chains. It's like people either know that you're breaking the chains and that's bad news for them, or you have already done so. So that's what's going on. But people want to talk to you because they're addicted to you. They want to talk to you. They want to hear you talk more. But again, you stopped talking because people weren't listening to you. You were providing wisdom. And you had a lot of ideas, and you were so excited, and you were so generous, and you were giving so much love and gifting your energy away until people hurt you. And then it made you feel like you were not enough, and then you healed. And now the people who did that to you are receiving karma. And what's going on is that what people think is going on in your life is that you're starting to see the bad karma, or like people feel like you're sending them bad karma. I don't know. There's something about karma going through heavily right now, where it's like, either you're going through, take it as it resonates, because some of you guys, you're going through a tough time and people are thinking that, oh, you were winning at one point and now you're going through some kind of bad karma, or you're going through some kind of chaos and you're going to overcome it, right? Other people feel like they're going through that and you're winning, and you're doing you, and you have these gifts and talents, and people are fake smiling around you because they're going through it and they're trying to keep themselves together and keep their composure and not project any negativity onto you because they know that you're not going to take their shit. It's like they're trying to stay away from you, but they also want to be next to you because they don't want to lose you, because they're very possessive and codependent on you. All right? Like, these people depend on you, and, it's causing them chaos because you're focused on yourself. You're taking a step back. You're like, I can't help you anymore. You need to help yourself. Get your shit together, okay? But let's close you out with some tarot. All right, pile 3. As I suspected, it seems as though you are kind of in your strength and your power in overcoming a stressful time and seeing through the deceptive people and letting them think what they want. You are, people feel like you have either like a secret love life, okay? So whether you're in a relationship, they feel like you're either not as happy in that relationship, like you're lying about being happy, or people think that you are lying about being single, or like that you're not talking to anybody and that you are actually talking to somebody, or in love with somebody, or, happy with someone. So take it as it resonates. But we also have this lamb and the lion energy, which is very interesting. But yeah, people feel like you are you're just quiet. You're staying to yourself, but you're looking very good. People think you look extremely good. They feel like you're maybe working out, or you're losing weight or gaining weight in the right places. Something about your look is changing. You're going through some kind of glow up. They also feel like you have new opportunities. You're applying new ideas and making changes. Like, it's like you're making dreams come true, or they see your potential. They see you taking action. You're making the necessary steps, right? Because again, you're a hard worker, like we were talking about, but you got to work smarter, not harder. Don't forget, pile 3, don't forget. But yeah, people feel like you're doing mad shit behind the scenes in regards to either your love life, or like you're just happy by yourself doing your damn thing and you don't need anyone, and you're very strong and you're very powerful and you are creating things. And that's what people think is going on, is like you're doing something behind the scenes and you just gonna pop out. They don't think it's fair that you don't tell them until it's done. All right. You could be the type of person who gets married or gets in a relationship or has a kid, or like you buy a house or you buy a new car and you don't tell anyone until after it's done. But I mean, I was getting that as guidance for like another group, or was that you? I don't know. At the end of the day, people are very lit up by you, and they feel like you're lit up. You're very confident right now. All right. Yeah, you're trying to stay low key, but you can't help but shine. You're still authentic, but you're trying to stay silent and hold back when it comes to, yeah, there's something about secret romance, or like you doing shit behind the scenes. You got a little friends with benefits type. You probably doing nothing. All right. Some of y'all are, but I don't know. But people feel like you got an amazing sex life, like whether you're taken or not. But yeah, let's get a couple more. Oh, the star. Yeah, you're shining with the sun and the star, and the like, what's going on? People think what's going on is that you're shining. You're getting a lot of attention. People are hitting on you left and right. They feel like you're definitely dating someone. And if you are dating someone, people feel like you got options regardless of if you're dating someone or not. Like, you have options, baby. It don't matter. Everybody wants you. That's what people think. Everybody. Oh, I'm dropping mad shit. Let's get some more. Okay, I guess we'll take it like that. Shit, what the fuck? Yeah, people feel like you're extravagant. Okay? People feel like you're extravagant, and you are, you're trying to like start something new, go on new adventures, restart your life. But people feel like you are beautiful or handsome. You love beautiful things. You're driven. Some people feel like you're materialistic right now. Maybe you're overindulging, but people feel like you're either in a committed relationship, or they see you getting into one, or you're in a secret relationship, or they think that you're not happy in the relationship, right? But either way, people think that you're very magnetic and hypnotic, very psychic, and you're intense. Your energy is intense. It causes people to be puzzled. All right, so they don't really know what's going on in your life, but they think that, you're very desired. You handle money well. They feel like you're creative. Again, we do have the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun. That gives creativity to a max. And the Ace of Swords, it's like you have a lot of creative ideas. Why'd I hear inertia? Okay. Athletic. So maybe people feel like you're working out, or you're doing more things, getting more movement. Again, you could be looking happier. But again, people feel like your happiness is what's making everyone stressed out. Everyone's going through shit, some kind of tower moment, upheaval. And that's why they feel like you're lying about being happy. Okay, but we have magnetic again. Damn. Abundant life. Yeah, people feel like you have this good life and it's stressing them out, and you're being conceited. You're overly confident. You're over here having mad fun. You're hella popular, super creative. People feel like you're egoic when you're just in your own lane, doing your own thing. Hello? Oh my God, look at that. Hold on, we'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, this came out. Did this come out in another pile? Setting boundaries. Yeah, like you don't overcompensate anymore because you don't feel inadequate, and you're not trying to do the most when it comes to others, and you are setting boundaries. People loved when you lacked boundaries. People loved when, you weren't conflicted, when it wasn't a hard pushover. So maybe you were like a people pleaser. And now what's going on in your life is you ain't pleasing nobody but yourself, okay? Self-focused, Aries energy with the first house. Very self-focused and focused on your creative ventures, focused on your healing. Yeah, dropped burdens. You're selective on who, Six of Pentacles, you're giving to, and you drop the burdens. 10 of Wands in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not trying to put in work towards anybody because you're sick of toxic motherfuckers. And now that's causing people to be obsessed with you and they want to break down your boundaries, but you're focused on your work and you're working on yourself. And they gotta do a lot of work to get access to your energy because immediately your radars go off. It's like people try to get close to you very quickly. And that's what's going on in your life is you have heavy boundaries and people want to break them down. People want to get close to you, but you're not letting people get close to you because you have trust issues. You don't trust people. That's what's going on in your life is people want to love on you, right? Or they have an agenda because not everyone who's trying to come in your life has the best intentions for you. Either way, people want to be in your life for whatever reason. There's multiple reasons why people want to be in your life, okay? They want to talk to you. They want to F you. They want to, support you, learn from you. They just like being in your energy because your energy heals them. They feel like you're fun. They feel like you're loving and caring and compassionate, or you just look good, all right? Or they want to work with you. Either way, people want to be in your life, and they will start to talk to you. But people feel like, yeah, people are jealous of you. Again, they're determined to get into your life. They're focused on you. You're like a magnet right now. People are like looking at you like, again, obsessed, magnetic with the devil. And it's like, but people don't want to put in the work. What's going on in your life is like, you're putting in the work on yourself. You still care about others, but you're very mysterious and you're not really, people can't change your mind anymore. Okay, people can't sway you from your path because you have a path, you have a vision, or you have a vision for your life. You're destined for abundance, and that's what people think is going on in your life is like you are bougie and you are making money and you are planning on making more money, and that's what you're focused on is making enough money to, you know, get your cabin in the woods or get your mansion or get the fuck out of Dodge because you're just like trying to be away. But yeah, you can't help but draw people in. All right, that's what we're going to call it, pile 3. I love you. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye.